Welcome to another episode of M&M Adventures. We continue our journey through California's Gold Country. In this video, I explore the historic town of Mokelumne Hill. I will discuss its importance to the California Gold Rush. I will introduce some of the notorious characters whose stories became entangled with the old mining town. And perhaps we will discover if the famous Hotel Leger is actually haunted. Without further delay, let's jump into it. Mokelumne Hill is a small town located in Calaveras County, California. The town was founded in 1848 during the California Gold Rush, and it's named after the nearby Mokelumne River. This town played an important role during the Gold Rush, as it was one of the earliest and most productive mining towns in the region. The discovery of gold in the foothills led to a massive influx of people seeking their fortunes, and Mokelumne Hill quickly grew in population and wealth. The town's location near the Mokelumne River made it an important hub for transportation and commerce. Goods and supplies were transported by boat to and from San Francisco. The town also served as an important center for processing gold. Miners would bring their ore to the town's stamp mills to be processed. In addition to its economic significance, Mokelumne Hill played an important role in the social and cultural history of the gold rush. The town was home to a diverse population of people from all over the world, including Chinese immigrants who played a significant role in the mining industry. Mokelumne Hill was also known for its lively entertainment scene, with numerous saloons, dance halls, and theaters providing diversion for the miners and other residents. Here we segue into the good, the bad, and the ugly. Mark Twain, Black Bart, and Joaquin Murrieta are some of the more famous figures to have visited this small town. We start with the good. Mark Twain was a famous American writer, humorist, and lecturer. He is best known for his novels The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, which are both considered some of the greatest works of American literature. Mark Twain was also famous for his humor and wit, and his use of colloquial language and dialects in his writing. He was a master of satire, using his stories and essays to critique the social and political issues of his time. In addition to his writing, Mark Twain was known for his public speaking and his tours as a lecturer. He was also a riverboat pilot, journalist, and entrepreneur, and his varied experiences influenced much of his writing. As to the rest of our cast, Black Bart and Joaquin Murrieta are two of the more infamous figures associated with Mokelumne Hill. Black Bart was a notorious stagecoach robber who operated in California during the late 1800s. He was born in 1829 in Jefferson County, New York, and later moved to Illinois, where he worked as a teacher and a farmer. In 1849, Black Bart moved to California to seek his fortune during the gold rush. He worked as a miner for a time but never found success. In the 1860s, he turned to a life of crime, robbing stagecoaches traveling to and from mining towns in California. Black Bart is said to have spent some time in Mokelumne Hill, where he may have planned some of his robberies. The town was a hub for mining and transportation during the Gold Rush era, and stagecoaches traveling to and from the town were frequent targets for robbers. Black Bart was known for his distinctive appearance, which included a long black coat, a bowler hat, and a white silk scarf covering his face. He never used violence in his robberies, and was known for leaving behind poems at the scene of the crime, which added to his legendary status. Black Bart was eventually caught and sentenced to 6 years in prison. He was released after serving 4 years and disappeared from public view. Some historians believe that he may have returned to his former life of crime, while others believe that he retired and lived out his days in peace. Black Bart's legacy has lived on through popular culture, and he remains one of the most famous outlaws of the Wild West. Today, his story is often told as a symbol of lawlessness and adventure during the gold rush. As for Joaquin Murrieta, he was a legendary Mexican outlaw who operated in California during the mid-1800s. Little is known about his early life, but it is believed that he was born in the Mexican state of Sonora in the 1820s. In the 1850s, Murrieta moved to California during the gold rush, where he worked as a miner. Legend has it that Murrieta became a target of jealousy and bigotry, which climaxed in the tragic rape and murder of his wife by American prospectors. This event set Murrieta on a path of revenge killing and criminality. Some dispute Murrieta's origin story, claiming it a fanciful fabrication used to justify his horrific crimes and that the true story was twisted for political and racial purposes. Regardless, Murrieta became a notorious outlaw and was believed to have led a gang of bandits who robbed stagecoaches, banks, and trains in California. He was responsible for the killing of several people. Murrieta and his gang terrorized the region, and the authorities were unable to capture him for several years. Murrieta is said to have spent some time in Mokelumne Hill, where he may have hidden out from authorities. The town was known for its lawlessness during the gold rush era, and outlaws like Murrieta often found refuge there. The legend of Joaquin Murrieta grew over time, and he became a symbol of resistance against the American government and injustices faced by Mexicans in California. Murrieta's exploits were often romanticized in popular culture, and he became a folk hero among Mexican Americans in California. In 1853, the governor of California offered a $1,000 reward for the capture of Murrieta, dead or alive. A group of American bounty hunters eventually claimed to have killed Murrieta and presented his severed head as proof. However, there were doubts about the authenticity of the head, and some people believed that Murrieta had survived and continued to live a life of crime. Today, Joaquin Murrieta remains a fascinating and controversial figure in California's history. He is remembered as a symbol of resistance and justice for Mexican Americans, while others view him as a ruthless criminal who caused harm and destruction in the region. Regardless of one's perspective, there is no doubt that Murrieta's legacy has left an indelible mark on California's history and culture. If you are enjoying this content, please like and subscribe. I am a new creator, and I could really use the support. Thank you, and let's jump into the historic Hotel Leger.
Des yeux qui font baisser les miens, un rire qui se perd sur sa bouche, voilà le portrait sans retouche de l'homme auquel j'appartiens. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, qu'il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, que ça me fait quelque chose.
The Hotel Leger has been a landmark of the region for over 150 years, and has a rich history that spans through several decades. Let's explore the story of this iconic establishment. The Hotel Leger was originally built in 1851, and was named after its original owner, George Leger. It was originally a small boarding house for miners who were prospecting for gold in the region. The hotel expanded rapidly, and by the mid-1860s, it was already a well-known establishment. At that time, it was one of the most luxurious hotels in California. During the 1870s and the 1880s, Mokelumne Hill became a hub for mining and logging activities, and the Hotel Leger was at the center of it all. The hotel was a favorite hangout spot for cowboys, miners, and other adventurous people who came to the region looking for opportunities. Famous figures like Mark Twain, Black Bart, and Joaquin Murrieta were all known to have stayed at the hotel during this period. The early 1900s were the golden age of the Hotel Leger. The hotel underwent significant renovations during this period, and its infrastructure was updated to meet modern standards. The hotel was equipped with a barbershop, saloon, ballroom, and even a bowling alley. The hotel became a popular spot for tourists, and it was often featured in magazines and newspapers across the country. By the 1950s, the gold rush era had come to an end, and Mokelumne Hill's economy suffered a decline. The hotel fell into disrepair, and by the 1980s, it was in poor condition. However, in 1994, a group of investors purchased the hotel and began a massive restoration project that would bring the hotel back to its former glory. The hotel was reopened in 1997, and since then, it has become a popular tourist destination. The hotel is also known for its haunted past, which has attracted paranormal enthusiasts and ghost hunters from all over the world. One of the most famous ghosts that haunt the hotel is said to be the spirit of former owner George Leger, who died in the hotel in 1879. Guests and staff have reported seeing his ghostly figure wandering through the hotel's halls and rooms, and some have even reported hearing his footsteps or seeing objects move on their own. Another ghostly figure that is said to haunt the hotel is a woman named Lily, who was a former lady of the evening and is believed to have been murdered in the hotel. Guests and staff have reported seeing her ghostly figure in the hotel's bar and restaurant area. There have also been reports of a ghostly young girl who is often seen playing in the hallways and on the stairs of the hotel. Some believe she may have been a child who died in the hotel, while others believe she may have been a victim of the infamous Murderer's Bar, which was located in the hotel's basement during the Gold Rush era.
Come play with us, Daddy.
In addition to these ghostly apparitions, guests and staff have reported other paranormal phenomena, such as unexplained noises, footsteps, and cold spots. Many believe that the hotel's long and storied history, which includes several deaths and tragedies, may have contributed to its haunting. Despite its haunted reputation, the Hotel Leger remains a popular destination for tourists who are interested in the paranormal. The hotel offers ghost tours which take guests through the hotel's haunted halls and rooms and provides them with a glimpse into the hotel's eerie past. Today, the Hotel Leger stands as a testament to the rich history of Mokelumne Hill and the California Gold Rush. Its Victorian architecture, elegant rooms, and old-world charm have made it a popular spot for tourists who come to the region to experience its rich history. The hotel's longevity is a testament to its enduring appeal and its ability to adapt to changing times. I hope you've enjoyed my brief tour of Mokelumne Hill. You will find this town located at the intersection of Highway 26 and Highway 49, about an hour's drive east of Sacramento. Make sure you set aside enough time to tour its streets, talk to its merchants and residents, and do some sampling at the local winery. There is truly a tremendous amount of history packed into this small town, and it is most definitely worth the visit. I would love to know if you are enjoying the California Gold Country series. Leave me a comment and let me know. Thank you for joining us at M&M Adventures, and as always, please like and subscribe.
Thank you for stopping in.